Rumors spread like wildfire and fingers began to point towards Nneka. Some villagers claimed they had seen her wandering the fields at night, whispering incantations. They believed she was the cause of their misfortunes. Nneka was heartbroken by the accusations. She pleaded her innocence, but the villagers were adamant. They demanded that she prove herself, suggesting a trial to determine if she was a witch. Once upon a time, in the quiet village of Ameke, nestled in the heart of Nigeria, there lived a young woman named Nneka. Known for her beauty and kindness, she was adored by everyone. However, her life took an unexpected turn when a series of mysterious events began to unfold in the village. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, strange things started to happen. Livestock went missing, crops failed, and an eerie silence fell over the village. Fear and suspicion began to brew among the villagers. Rumors spread like wildfire, and fingers began to point towards Nneka. Some villagers claimed they had seen her wandering the fields at night, whispering incantations. They believed she was the cause of their misfortune. Nneka was heartbroken by the accusations. She pleaded her innocence, but the villagers were adamant. They demanded that she proved herself, suggesting a trial to determine if she was a witch. The village elders, wise but also fearful, decided to conduct a trial. They gathered everyone at the village square and explained that Nneka would be subjected to a series of tests to prove her innocence. The first test involved walking barefoot over hot coals. The belief was that if Nneka were a witch, the coal would not harm her. With a deep breath and trembling hands, Nneka stepped forward. To everyone's surprise, Nneka walked across the coal without a single burn. The villagers gasped in shock, but the elders insisted that the tests were not yet over. Nneka was asked to drink a potion made by the village healer. If she was a witch, the potion would have no effect. Nneka took the cup, whispered a prayer, and drank it in one gulp. After drinking the potion, Nneka stood still, waiting for something to happen. Minutes passed and nothing changed. She remained perfectly fine, further confusing the villagers. The final test was the most dangerous. Nneka was to be thrown into the river. If she floated, it meant she was a witch. If she sank, she was innocent, but would drown. With heavy hearts, the villagers prayed for the test. As Nneka was pushed into the river, the villagers watched in intense silence. To their amazement, she did not float. Instead, she sank quickly. The elders hurriedly pulled her out, declaring her innocence. Nneka was saved just in time, gasping for air. The villagers were relieved but also filled with guilt for doubting her. They apologized and welcomed her back with open arms. From that day on, the villagers vowed to never let fear and suspicion cloud their judgment again. They promised to stand together and support each other through thick and thin. Nneka continued to live in Ameke, her kindness and wisdom now more appreciated than ever. She became a symbol of resilience and forgiveness, teaching the villagers valuable lesson about trust and community. One day, a mysterious traveler visited Ameke. He brought news from distant lands and shared stories of similar witch hunts. Nneka listened attentively, realizing that fear and ignorance were universal challenges. Inspired by the traveler's story, Nneka decided to spread her message of peace and understanding. She began traveling to neighboring villages, sharing her experiences and encouraging others to overcome fear with knowledge. In each village, Nneka was met with curiosity and sometimes skepticism, but her calm demeanor and powerful stories gradually won people over. She taught them about the dangers of blind suspicion and the importance of unity. Nneka's efforts began to bear fruit. Villages that had once been plagued by fear and mistrust started to change. People became more open minded, and communities grew stronger and more resilient. Years passed, and Nneka's reputation as a healer and peacemaker spread far and wide. She was invited to distant lands to share her wisdom, and her influence continued to grow. Back in Ameke, the villagers never forgot Nneka's bravery and kindness. They erected a statue in her honor, a constant reminder of the power of forgiveness and the importance of community. Nneka's legacy lived on, not just in Ameke, but across many villages. Her story was told to children as a lesson in compassion, bravery, and the strength of the human spirit. Nneka herself continued to travel, always learning, teaching, and growing. She never forgot the village of Ameke and often returned to share her new knowledge and experiences. One day, as Nneka was returning to Ameke, she was greeted with a grand celebration. The villagers had prepared a feast in her honor, thanking her for all she had done for them and others. Nneka felt a deep sense of fulfillment. She realized that her journey had not only changed the lives of many, but had also transformed her into a beacon of hope and resilience. And so, Nneka's story became a legend, a testament to the power of love, understanding, and unity. The witch hunts had tested her, but it also revealed the true strength of her spirit. She was indeed innocent, and her journey proved that sometimes the most challenging trials can lead to the most amazing victory.